Alright, so today is the day that I want to go over my Genshin Impact account. Um, Unfortunately, I tried to do this yesterday, but I lost the footage when trying to edit. So here we go again.
Seems all the
So, this is my main team that I've had since the beginning. I luckily got to pull Goro, and I won Xiangling and Xingqiu from a Wishing. These two are from Wishing, and I was very fortunate to have them. I am a Kaya main, which means that he is my main source of damage, and he also has carried me through a lot of this game. So, first thing I want to do is show you that I have made it to the 6th floor in Spiral Abyss. I'm on the 7th now, and yesterday I managed to pull my first 5-star. But before that, I just want to show my levels and whatever else, just so I can come back to this video in the future and see where I was. So I'm adventure rank 45. Some of my characters are not that high level, but some of them are pretty high. So as you can see, I got some level 80s. This is my first 5-star that I pulled. No standard banner. I didn't know that the pities don't carry over, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to try to get the 5-star, and I managed to do so. Luckily, it was someone that I can actually use to, make those elemental reactions and whatnot. I do have Kujo Sara as well from yesterday. Very fortunate. She was really good at supporting, add a little bit extra electricity. Traveler, whatever. Amber, Ningguang, Hazo, Razor, Barbara, the whole deal. Haven't leveled up many except for my main party. So, next thing I want to show is my weapons. It's not a good weapon, but this is all I have. And one thing I've learned from this game is you have to do with what you have. So, I do have some decent weapons. Level 70 for Kaya. I don't have that many weapons, but it doesn't mean that I can't do good with them. Um, Obviously, Amber's is probably the worst that I have. I don't really use Ningguang that much. I also got Shinobu. Not the best. I also want to show my artifacts, just as a reference. I just got AR-45 the other day, so I do have a couple of 5-star artifacts. Excuse me. So, I just want to show what I've been able to accomplish as a free-to-play player. I have spent zero money, not even a penny, on the battle pass or anything. Not because I don't like the game, but because I want to prove that you don't really need to spend money to do good in the game. I have one constellation for Xingqiu, and that's pretty much it. Except for Ningguang, I have one for Razor, and one for Lisa. So, it's not the worst, but I do have some. My talents, I've been focusing on getting the right talent levels. It's taking a little bit longer because of the resin, but I'm getting up there. Got my main up to 6, and I'm waiting to level him. But I have to get all these materials, which is not the easiest in the world, and I wish I would have gone back and gotten more of these books back in the day when I started this account. A couple level 3s, 4s. But I have been very careful on what I try to invest in. So, let's do this. So here's my weapons. Don't have that many. I have 1,500 of these, which I think is very good. So I can basically level up any weapon that I want, whether it be the ones I already have, or if I get any in the future. So that's really good. These are very important to level up, because if you level up your weapons with these ones, they don't make it as easy to get through the levels, especially level 50, 60, and up to 90, and I haven't even got to 90 yet. I have a ridiculous amount of artifacts. And I know people say you shouldn't hoard them, but the only reason I am is because now that I'm starting to get 5-star artifacts, I'm going to be using the majority of all of these artifacts to level them up once I get the sets that I want, which I found out is not that easy to do because it's all random, but it allows me to try and see what works with certain characters. So, obviously, I used to have more of these yesterday because I was wishing, but I probably spent about 150 of these to level up a couple characters. I spent a lot of these, and these are pretty much useless. So, it's just a little example. See, I have my books and scrolls. Unfortunately, the books that I actually need, I don't have that many of, which, that's how it goes. And also weapon materials to level up weapons. These are very important, all of these. And I wish I would have invested my resin into them back in the day, but I didn't. Got some food, quite a bit of materials here, um, flowers and whatnot. Um, these, I found out, were very, very useful. I kind of wasted a couple of them, I'm not going to lie. But now that I have these ones, I will wait. I don't know what this is for, but hey, might as well hold on to it. Yeah. I have 41 fragile resin, which will basically allow me to get more things that I need. My Serenity pot is, whatever, but I just thought it would be good to show what I got. So I got Kaching for my 5-star, and I got her up to level 60, which did take quite a bit of books, but she is really good. And I kind of want to just show what I was struggling with before I had her, and show how it's not like I'm going to, kill enemies in one hit now, but it has gotten me to where I can actually complete content without um, struggling and dying multiple times. So I'm just going to do this really quick, just as I normally would, because these bosses are used to get materials in order to level up characters. So these, and these are used to level up characters. And obviously these ones too, but you get a lot of those. And here's the resin. This basically replenishes every 18 hours, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's not like the end of the world. I would love to be able to grind the game as much as I want, but I can't, because this is a gacha game, which this is my first gacha game. I didn't even know what gacha games were until I found this. This is what I've gotten for the world so far. Yeah, but when I first played this game, I saw it on the Epic Games Store for free, and I was like, hey, why not? It's free, right?
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for
And
ingredients.
I found myself really enjoying the game. It takes a long time to get everything, but it's really fun. So I have 10,000 primos right now. I spent quite a bit yesterday trying to get the 5-star, so I'm almost at soft pity, which isn't the best, but it's definitely not the worst. So, yeah, I've never bought anything. My bonuses are still here. I've never bought the Moon Pass. And it's part of the reason why I like the game, is because you don't have to spend money. And I like doing it. It makes you feel good, you know? So I'll just do
Nice
this
and
as I
spicy.
normally would.
Hey, get him! Incoming. Good. Ha, yeah. Nowhere to hide. Hey, yeah. Let it rain. Glory to the Shogun. Don't blink. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Quiver! No escape! You're toast!
So yeah, that used to take me a very long time to do that. And it's really good that I don't have a problem with it, because cryo was one of the main elements I struggled against. So that feels really good to be able to do that quick. And it's not even at the max level yet. However, this domain gives you artifacts, which is basically more stats to put on your characters. So this is what I'm struggling with now, which is fine. You know, I don't mind having a challenge. I don't want to destroy everything with, ease. It's nice to see the improvement in your characters. But this one, I've noticed, is very difficult. And it's something that I will be working on. But I just wanted to show what it's like, because it's quite hectic. So, here we go. I won't do the whole thing, I'll just show, I could make a better team, but for the sake of this, I'm just gonna...
Stronger than I thought. Cut to the chase. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Strike! Storm the front!
And it makes it look like my characters are still level 1.
Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Flash!
No one escapes my sights. Nice and spicy. Water.
See, out of all that, I didn't even manage to kill one yet.
To the bitter end.
So yeah, you can see that is not something that's going to be that easy, which is cool. I look forward to being able to improve my characters. So, I just kind of wanted to make this because I was frustrated that I lost my reaction to the 5-star, but I was very happy. I didn't want something that I didn't need, And getting an Electro was very good because it can help my fire, or pyro rather. But yeah, I'll just show my main real quick. Level 70, nothing too crazy about his sword, but he is pretty well stacked for the time being for what I use him for. Level 6. Yeah.
Kaya, Knight of Favonius.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd show that. Managed to get Hazo with 3 pulls, and that was pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. This character, however, is not someone that I will be using at all, because I did some looking into what characters can do, and she does not fit my needs. Chongyun, I might try to invest in him later on. I've heard he's good. But for the moment, I think it's important to have at least a couple characters that have good damage and good elemental skill with reactions to get. So yeah, that's just my little showcase. See
I
if
feel
I
like running.
missed anything else. I'll just show my world real quick. All the percentages. I don't want to finish every single one. I don't want to get all these to 100 yet, because then I feel like I won't want to go back. So I'm just taking my time, you know. No rush. It's fine. So yeah.